How did you know it was going to be your night? What kind of cued you that you were going to have to carry a pretty good load? Or have the opportunity?
Two things. I knew there was a possibility RJ wouldn't be in the lineup tonight, and I knew but collectively we was going to all have to step up a little bit with his scoring and how effective he is on the defensive end. And the other thing is I didn't do much of nothing last night, so it was a fitting time to do something tonight.
You've been talking about how you still don't feel at 100%, but you're getting there slowly but surely. Was tonight one of those nights where you're I'm finally starting to get to that point?
Yeah, I felt good. Shots went in. I think the biggest thing is timing and seeing space on the floor, seeing where the open pass is, not being so slow to make the open pass, and on the defensive side, just seeing things a little bit earlier. So I think it's just getting my timing together.
Your pump fake, especially recently, has been especially effective. I mean, Jamal was just in here saying that you're the type of guy that you're not using it necessarily to draw fouls, you're using it to score. Is there an influence, somebody as you were growing up, learning the game, that you kind of picked that up from?
Kobe. I don't pump fake 4 times like he did, but I know when an aggressive defender is guarding me and using his hands and just trying to be antsy, and I just kind of know when to use it.
Darko was in here making sure to point out that in addition to your scoring, you played a big role defensively with rebounding and just your length at the rim. How meaningful is it to know that not only are you helping this team win, but you're also fitting in with what they want to do?
Well, that was one of the things that I wanted to do, looking at them last year, seeing how hard they worked on the defensive end. I wanted to fit right in and make sure that my defensive pressure was the same, that I was bringing my ability to the game too, and that's rebounding the basketball, being able to see stuff off the ball and continue to work on my own ball defense. So I knew it was going to be something that would make me better, and I just wanted to be a part of it.
I believe Jamal is second in the league in assists to turnover. He had another 7 assists, 1 turnover today. As a point guard, obviously, he's got the ball in his hands a lot. He's making a lot of decisions with the ball. What is it about him and his game that allows him to be such an efficient playmaker?
He's just, he's pretty mature at his age. I've had a chance to see him at Houston a little bit, and seeing how he played. I know he was the best player on the floor most of the time when he played in Houston, and he has a high IQ, and he knows how to control the game. He knows who to get the basketball to, who's hot on the basketball floor, what guys are doing in defensive rotations. He's able to make the right pass, so he's continuing to get better. You see him even pulling some three-pointers this year that he wouldn't do last year. So he's continuing to learn the game and applying it when we need it.
Brandon, the last 2 games with 2 point guards on the floor with Jamal and Emmanuel, how does that change what you guys are able to do on offense and the spots that you're able to get into?
It spreads the floor a little bit more, especially for Quickly. He's able to be at his normal position, scoring the basketball, getting into the lane, still seeing passes, but he's able to, be more of a scorer than facilitator when Jamal is out there. And I think it's a good thing to have when you have 2 point guards on the floor that can see different things on the floor that everybody else can't see. It makes the game easier.
When you were traded here, you were very vocal about the fact that you wanted to be here and obviously extended and all that. Now a month into the season, what has been kind of a highlight or a favorite part about playing for this team?
I guess Darko coming in the locker room yelling. But that's just not one day, it's every day. He brings the energy every single day. He's the leader of our team. He makes sure that we bring it to practice, to games, to shoot-arounds. He makes sure that we have it every single time we step on the basketball floor. So, that's the for me, the best part about being here is just our coach is present every single day.
Brandon, obviously, to take on the scoring volume that you did tonight takes a lot, and also give good effort defensively. How are you feeling from a conditioning standpoint, especially at the end of games?
I felt good tonight. I just threw myself out there and just was in the flow of the game. I wasn't. I didn't feel myself getting tired, and I just kept shooting. I kept doing what what the defense was giving me, and I felt good. I wasn't tired tonight.
What are you learning about Yak as a teammate that maybe you didn't know playing against him in the West over the years?
Pretty much nothing different. Me and Yak came in the league together. We got drafted together, and I've been able to watch him over the course of his career. And I liked how he set screens. I knew he had soft touch around the rim. I knew he rim ran. I knew he offensive rebound, defensive rebound, and I knew he had a high IQ. So I knew that he was a reason that I was excited to come play here, because I knew he was going to make the game a little bit easier for me, and I knew he was going to do dirty work.
Brandon, do you remember the last time you took 30 shots in a game?
Nah, I was actually just looking at this and said, damn, I took 30 shots tonight. But I didn't feel it. It was 50%, and whatever the team needs on a nightly basis, I'm willing to do it.
You remember the last time you scored that many points in a game?
Honestly, I don't even.
I'll give you a clue about your opponent.
It was the Toronto Raptors.
Yes.
41.
Do you remember the last time you were on a team that won 12 out of 13 games?
Kinston High School. Can't.
How are you guys kind of enjoying the streak, or maybe not enjoying it, just kind of enjoying the process, as they say?
I think it's more enjoying the process. I don't think one person in the locker room has talked about the streak. And I don't think Darko will let that creep into our locker room. We take it by the day. We know every day is an opportunity to get better, and we just worry about the next opponent. So, of course, it's a good feeling, but we know we got work to continue to do so we can reach our goal.
Darko was just mentioning that the chemistry is ahead of schedule for this group. What do you think it is that has allowed you guys to really figure things out in this group?
Everybody's bought in. I think everybody is on the team is selfless, and we just want to win. And whatever it takes, I think everybody is bought into doing that. Nobody has the ego on the floor, off the floor, and we're able to communicate in real time and talk about the game.